American Contemporary Radio, and I'm Scott Shurian in Los Angeles. The Democratic Party has another presidential candidate. Lester Maddox, governor of Georgia, will make his entry into the race official tomorrow. This evening, Maddox told an Atlanta news conference,
"Well, if I should get the nomination, I would, if I seek it and get it, which is be almost a remote possibility, but miracles do happen. I'm standing here as a miracle already. If I do get the nomination, would be no question in my mind that I would be the next president of the United States, and Lieutenant Governor Smith would be the next governor of Georgia."
Lester Maddox of Georgia, who says he wants to save the Democratic Party from socialism. More news from Contemporary Radio in just 60 seconds.
You chew them. They taste good. They're new no-dose action aids, and they fight the monotony of driving. The monotony of driving, even when you're rested, can give you the driving drowsies. Pull over and chew a couple of no-dose action aids. They contain the strongest stimulant you can buy without a prescription, yet they're not habit-forming. No-dose action aids. No car should be without them.
Maybe you don't believe in glory, and heroes are out of style, and they don't blow bugles anymore. So take another look at the special forces in a special kind of hell. The Green Berets from Warner Brothers, 7 Arts and Technicolor. Starring John Wayne, David Jansen, Jim Hutton, and an exciting all-star cast. The Green Berets from the blockbuster bestseller by Robin Moore.
See The Green Berets, now showing at a theater or drive-in near you.
Democratic leaders have apparently decided on at least one change in this year's convention: the elimination of floor demonstrations. John Bailey of the Democratic National Committee tells Contemporary Radio,
"The Vice President and Senator McGovern both wrote me. I contacted Steve Mitchell, who was Senator McCarthy's manager, and discussed that with him this morning, and he was agreeable."
Democratic National Chairman John Bailey in Chicago today. Dwight Eisenhower has had another heart attack, his 4th since April. Doctors at Walter Reed Army Hospital say today's attack was serious. South Vietnamese headquarters in Saigon say that enemy units have fired 300 mortar rounds prior to launching an all-out assault on a provincial capital 40 miles from Saigon. The Vietnamese command says the attack does not appear to be part of any push on the capital city. Probable cause for this week's crash here in Los Angeles of a commercial helicopter with 21 persons on board has been announced by federal investigators. Oscar Laurel of the National Transportation Safety Board told the Los Angeles News Conference today,
"The National Transportation Safety Board's investigation has revealed that one of the 5 main rotor blades separated in flight. The board has found strong evidence of a metal fatigue type failure."
Oscar Laurel of the National Safety Board. All those aboard the LA Airways aircraft were killed in the crash. Transportation problems are building in Chicago. Drivers for 2 of the city's leading cab companies are expected to give up the wheel midnight tonight. Talks in the dispute have broken off. A bus strike is also threatened for the convention city just before the Democratic convention opens the 26th of this month. Richard Hatcher, the mayor of Gary, Indiana, has called on the Democratic Party to place a Negro in contention as a vice presidential candidate. Hatcher, when asked if he thought this was possible, said, "This year, anything is likely." 2 persons are known dead, 7 injured, and 4 are missing following a massive explosion at an Army ammunitions plant in Minden, Louisiana. Officials say the initial blast fell 10 miles away, set off secondary explosions for 4 hours. In Bedford, Indiana, an explosion at a naval ammunitions depot resulted in serious burns for 4 workers. That blast in Bedford, Louisiana was set off by an exploding flare. And that's the report from Bedford that's making Contemporary news.